Innovative di Hatiku represents a slogan that focuses on prioritizing community and future students, especially from the B40 groups. The spirit that arises from this slogan is to continue the effort to always give and help the community and prospective students in need. This slogan should remain a principle in every innovative citizen, so that this slogan is spoken in every community throughout the state in Malaysia and make innovative as the main option to pursue higher education.
Inovatif di hatiku. Inovatif di hatiku. Inovatif di hatiku.
Inovatif di hatiku.
Innovative di hatiku.
Yes, innovative di hatiku. All right. We meet again today. My name is Anas Bukhori, Vice President of Innovative International College. Wait a moment. I need to make some adjustment here. Okay. All right. So, today we would like to talk about, again, still in Blue Ocean Strategy, but in a very interesting subtopic called the 3 tiers of non-customer. Okay, so I'm going to make this session short and sweet, maybe around 10 to 15 minutes. But what I want to express upon our listener today is that this is among of all areas in Blue Ocean Strategies, this is my favorite one. Okay, so what is the 3 tiers of non-customer? Okay, so you imagine there is a let's say a pizza. Okay, pizza. Imagine a pizza. So it's a round shape of pizza. All right. There are one round in the center, bigger round outside. Okay, bigger round outside of the second round, and the last one, the fourth round of the pizza. Okay. The middle center of the pizza in Blue Ocean Strategy is what we call our existing customer. Okay, this is our existing target market. So the outer layer of the center, what we call soon to be the customer. An outer layer of the first tier is what we call the customer that refuse to buy our product. The potential customer that refuse to buy our product. All right. And the last one is the unexplored area. Okay. So I'm going to bring you one example about Innovative International College. I'm sorry, I'm not aware of other business. Innovative is my business, so it'll be much easier to give example related to how Innovative implement the Blue Ocean strategy. Okay, so when we look back somewhere around 2014, 2015, we basically focusing on SPM liver. So that will be our main target market, yeah. So that will be the existing customer lah. If we want to talk about the in Blue Ocean strategy perspective, that will be our existing customer. Okay, now we want to talk about the 3 tier of non-customer. So what is the non-customer for Innovative International College? Okay, the first tier is the soon-to-be customer. So who is the soon-to-be customer? Yes, the soon-to-be customer for Innovative International College is actually those students who is taking SPM at this moment. Okay, they have not completed their secondary education yet. Yeah, they are not graduating from the secondary school yet. Okay, they have not completed their SPM yet, but they will. So in the future, next year, okay, let's say if they are taking SPM this year, so that means next year, this group of students gonna be our customer. Okay, so this is the first tier, soon to be customer. All right, so what about the second tier? The second tier is actually our target market. Yeah, who is our target market? Our target market is the SPM level for our diploma program, right? So this year we received application from about 1,500 SPM level in 2021. All right, but the actual number of SPM level every year is around 450,000. So only 1,500 applied to Innovative International College. So what happened to the remaining of the students? So this is what we call in Blue Ocean strategy the second tier. Okay, right. Okay, so what is the second tier? So the second tier is actually those people who is actually our target market, but they refuse to come to Innovative International College. They may choose public university or they may choose other private institutional and so on. Because out of 450,000 SPM leaver every year, this year, only 1,500 registered with Innovative International College. All right. So the last one, the third tier is the biggest pie of all, yeah, which is what we call the unexplored. So for Innovative International College, what is our business? So basically, we are provider of higher educational program. Okay, higher education. At this moment, about 90% of our customer, of our student is taking diploma. Why? Because we are targeting an SPM level. All right. But is the SPM level is the only customer for higher educational program? No. Okay. There are lots of market out there that we have yet to venture into. For example, how about bachelor program that targeting the STPM level? How about STAM level? How about O level? How about A level? Yeah, that is in Malaysia. How about student from abroad? Student from Kazakhstan, student from Australia. How about student coming from Sri Lanka? You see? So far, we only targeting Malaysia. But how about outside Malaysia? So that is a very new and a very, very big market. That is the O level or the SPM level alone. Those people who are at the age of 17, 18, 19. Okay. So how about the working adult that required trainings, that required master postgraduate program, that required doctoral program? So we have not ventured into that market yet. So basically, education, training, the market is very big and is not limited to SPM level alone. All right. So by strategizing or structuring the way your mind thinking and look at the market into these three categories, three tiers of non-customer, allow you to have the ability to expand your existing market. For example, in the case of Innovative International College, again, so far we only focus in domestic market. How about the international market? All right. So is there any demand for higher education provided that by the Malaysian-based institutions? Okay, we have yet to venture into that market yet. But by structuring our mind, or by having this kind of thinking framework, okay, allow us to categorize those market. Okay, maybe at this moment, without looking at this framework, without looking at this three tier of non-customer, okay, I would feel that the market is so bad. We are competing with the public institutions. The market is very limited. It's only 450,000 students every year. So then we feel that it is too small and there is an oversupply in the market. If we constrain our point of view into our existing market. But by adopting this framework, it opened our eyes to look beyond our existing customer, to look into who will be our customer first tier, to look into who is rejecting our offer second tier, and to look at the new market, who can be our customer, outside of the existing market. What they call it, the unexplored market, the second tier. Okay, so by having this thinking, by having this framework, allow us to ask the right question. For example, if I want to venture into a Sri Lankan market, then the unexplored area, the third tier just now, okay. So the right question to ask is that, number one, who is the Sri Lankan student that going abroad for their higher education? So what are the characteristics of these students? To which country they go to? Is it the Australian? Do they prefer UK? Do they prefer American? We don't know, right? But by having this category, by having this way of thinking, allow us to ask the right question. Okay. All right. So now we look at the second tier. Go back to the second tier. So 450,000 students. It's a lot. It's a very big market. And only 1,500 students applied and registered at Innovative International College this year. Okay. New student this year. So what happened to the remaining 450,000 minus 1,500? So we don't know. Maybe 200,000 went to public university. So what happened to the remaining 250? Maybe 40,000 went for Form 6 STPM. So what happened to the remaining 210,000? That's a very big market. Why they didn't come to Innovative International College? So what happened? Why they are not become our customer? Okay, is it we didn't understand them very well? Is it our price is high, or is it our offering doesn't meet their need? So this is the kind of question that we need to ask ourselves. Similarly, this is applicable to all businesses, not only Innovative International College. I'm just using Innovative as an example here. Okay. So for other businesses, okay, let's say, for example, okay, I like F&B business. Let's say a restaurant. Okay, let's say a restaurant. Okay, initially you set up a restaurant in one neighborhood area. Okay, then you are targeting your main customer will be those people, the local people surrounding the area, maybe about 10-kilometer radius from the area. Okay, so if you operating traditionally, that will be your existing customer. So what will be those people who is not soon to be your customer? Soon to be your customer in this business, maybe somebody who let's say they are from outside of the neighborhood. They are coming to the neighborhood, maybe because you are targeting the people in the area only. Okay, what will be the tier 2? Okay, those people who did not use your service. Then you need to ask. Okay, let's say in the neighborhood there are about, let's say, 100,000 population. Okay, so your sales in daily basis, let's say you only serve about 100 customer per day, then you need to ask yourself, so what are the remaining 99,900 population is doing? So where they get their meals, right? So do they go to your competitor? Do they cook their own food at home? Why they do that? Why they prefer your competitor? Why they prefer, like say, the store next door? Why they like to cook at home? Is it because of the price? Is it because of the taste? Is it because of there's a lot of things, there's a lot of things. Why the question that we need to ask, why people didn't come to us, This is the second tier. Okay, those people who is actually within our target market but didn't come for our services. Okay, now we move on to the third tier, okay, the unexplored area. So what are the unexplored area? So maybe the nearby area, so just now we are just targeting, let's say this restaurant is only targeting 10-kilometer radius. So what about the people who is staying in 30-kilometer radius? Okay. What about the people who is in, let's say, corporate building? Okay, they have a function, they have meeting that required food to be served in the meeting room. So what about that? What about those people who have event, birthday party, and then they need the food to be served there at their house, or they need to do some ceremonial or some event at your place and so on. So what about that? So these are the tier 3, the unexplored area. Okay. So what about just now, tier 1? So just come to my mind just now. So if you look at the way McDonald's, okay, the way KFC is doing their advertisement, even though the parents is the one who pay for the meal, but McDonald's and KFC is still targeting the advertisement to the children and the teenagers, because these children and these teenagers will soon be their customer who will be spending the money on. Okay, so this is one example of how we need to look at how we apply this 3 tier of non-customer. So this 3 tier of non-customer is very important. It's very, very critical for all the businessmen out there, yeah, to at least you can categorize it, so this type of customer fall into this category tier 1, this group of customer potential, okay, can fall into tier 2, and you can think about how to expand your business into the third tier of the customer. Okay, so that is all the one that I would like to share today. All right, because for me, how innovative manage to survive this pandemic, at the same time grow tremendously well during this pandemic. We thrive during this pandemic. It's just by having this thinking framework, is looking at our market into this 3 tier of non-customer, and then asking ourselves back how we can serve this 3 tier of non-customer. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's all I would like to share today. And now we are 2:19. Thank you very much, Haziq, our technical team for today, for arranging this live session for me. With that, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Saya Cik Am, Senior Counselor, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, saya Aiza, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Yahurin Muhammad Yasin, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, nama saya Kana, inovatif di hatiku. Saya Aini, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Arisha, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, saya Ain, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Wanu Fazira, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Nurfahana binti Zul, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Asma Amanina, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, saya Hamka, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Muhammad Helmi bin Abdul Rahman, inovatif di hatiku.
Nama saya Nurul Al-Akila, penolong pendaftar Kolej Inovatif Antarabangsa, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, nama saya Ahmad Faiz bin Abdul Razak, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Abdul Rahman bin Kasbi, pendaftar Kolej Antarabangsa Inovatif. Inovatif di hatiku.
Inovatif di hatiku.